On that note, let's take a look at some news that's coming in from SaaS. Well, here's an exclusive. Well, Chennai-based SaaS and technology player Zoho has announced the launch of its proprietary large language model, that is Zia LLM. That's what Zoho is calling it. It will now make use of over 25 AI agents to assist the company's business use cases. In a chat with ET Now's Jude Sanith, along with the sidelines of the launch, Zoho CEO Mani Vembu said that he believes that SaaS software is overvalued and it could plunge by at least 50% following the launch of AI agents across the board. Here's a slice of that conversation.
If you look at the structured data, so that's where most of our apps like, right, say CRM or finance apps. So I don't think there is going to be a disruption there, right? So some of the, say for example, when the chat, the collaboration software came in, some of the front-end operations moved there. That means, right, so instead of customers approving their expense going to an expense tool, they approved it from their chat software. And it used to happen even in email before. So the same way, some of the client functions might go into the agentic LLMs where we do it conversationally. So some of the interfaces will change into conversational, but the data should be powered by, because the system of records data is extremely important. And I don't think any LLM provider is going to have a system of records, which is structured data. And so that's where we see, like, right, so it's going to remain same. Some of the portions will move there, but some of those will remain in the same way it used to be.
Right. But do you foresee an immediate or a medium-term future where costs in SaaS will also significantly come down on account of LLMs and AI, so to speak? And if yes, by a factor of how much in the overall SaaS ecosystem do you see the cost-saving factor or the element actually playing out?
See, in terms of productivity increase, there will be a lot. But if you look at the last 1 year, you can see that many of the providers, SaaS providers, have only increased their cost, adding the AI, right? So that means we don't see it like coming down. And overall, we believe that the cost of software should be, like, say, should come down, especially in enterprises, because it is too bloated. And our goal is to actually lower the cost, total cost of ownership for our customers.
Do you expect a cost lowering by to what factor, Mani?
See, we see that the enterprise software at least minimum 50% lower. So if not more, because, like, right, see, there is a lot of complexity in enterprise software today.
Right.
Today it is mainly focused on developers. So, right, there are not many tools available for non-developers, low-code tools available for non-developers. And at Zoho, we believe that, and we are investing in low-code tools. So if you look at our past 10 years, we are investing more in low-code tools.
Right.
And even AI agent, we are combining the power of low-code tool plus the AI, so that, see, there is a human verification layer. See, if you generate, say, 1,000 lines of code, somebody had to read the code. And writing code is easier than reading code. And that verification takes a lot of time. And AI is not going to do the verification.
Right.
So at least not now. So if you are generating the UI, then it is easy for the someone to verify. So whether it has generated the right workflows, right, fields, and then they can verify and then they can modify and they can publish it.
Right.
So it's easy to verify there. So that's why we are combining the power of low code, which we have invested so far, and the power of AI to bring more value to our customers.
Right. You know, you talk about, and this is something Vince Sridhar has spoken about in the past, about how bringing down the cost of SaaS tools, of, you know, overall technology in general has to be something that all companies must aspire to do. But on the contrary, companies are using AI and are spiking costs. However, I wonder if the economics will pan out in the medium or long term, because the factors of possible over-productization situation could well be an oversupply of tech, an oversupply of SaaS, which might well lead to cost reduction in the medium to long term. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes, I agree with that. So there is a possibility of that, and that could happen.
Okay. I also have to ask you, it's been a rather productive year for you. You've grown at a time when there's been so much uncertainty over multiple companies' growth, especially given that AI puts forth a very vast unknown with regard to where tech and SaaS in general are heading to. What were the key engine drivers for that growth, Mani, if you could just take me through it?
So can you ask that again? Because I
just had to understand, what were the factors that led to your growth in the year 2024? How have you managed to grow despite there being fears that the industry may not actually grow as much, given that there was a vast unknown factor with regard to AI panning out?
See, we are moving up market in India and other markets. So, and we are seeing a lot of demand from BFSI sector automotive sector, because there is a lot of legacy there. So they want to modernize their legacy, and that's where we are seeing our growth, the large enterprise space and the mid-market space.
Okay. And last question then before I let you go. Where do you see the overall SaaS ecosystem heading to, especially in this new AI era? Do you have any projections, any predictions that you'd like to make with regard to how the future will pan out for this industry?
See, what we are saying is, like, say, it's hard to predict because a lot of things are changing around. So we just have to get ready for those changes. And
what are the key changes that you evince will take place?
See, if you look at the in terms of, say, interoperability, it is going to actually accelerate. That means, like, say, there are not going to be, like, say, our fear is, like, say, will AI consolidate everything? And in consumer space, it could happen, like what happened in search. But then in business software space, we don't know whether that could happen, right? So that means that provides more opportunities for more businesses. And as you said, like, right, there is not going to be more supply of software. So that means the software prices could come down and the value shifts from more software to more services, right? So that's what we are seeing, right? So that means, like, more and more working closer with the customer, understanding the domain expertise. And if you look at the vertical markets, right, that's where we are seeing opportunities too. See, still that is, like, say, pre-2000 of software in vertical markets, because most vendors are, like, right, say, expensive, too expensive. So we want to actually, we are investing on that too, so that we could actually reduce the cost there. So that's where we are seeing opportunity for us. And vertical SaaS we are seeing vertical SaaS players. AI is a very good combination.
All right, then let's shift focus to some news that's coming in from the cab hailing